Well, you can call it a walloping, a thumping, a landslide defeat. Everything is pointing to the fact that Anna Bligh and her Labor government are simply going to be swept out of office. There are some indications that the Labor Party, which currently holds 51 seats, could be reduced to between 12 and 20 seats in Queensland's 89-seat parliament. Anna Bligh not giving up, though. She's launched what is being called the Bligh Blitz. She's going to travel to 50 seats over the next 5 days, doing everything she can to try to hold on to some of those Labor seats. But as one newspaper headline put it yesterday, it was bye Bligh, and that's certainly what the polls are indicating.
Well, you're standing right in the heart, Kim, of arguably the most important seat in Brisbane, Ashgrove, the seat that Campbell Newman needs to win if he wants to be Premier of an LNP government. What are voters saying there?
Well, this is a really interesting seat because while the polls are showing that overall the LNP is just simply going to romp it in on Saturday, it's a little closer here. There have been some varying polls, certainly some showing that Campbell Newman was in front, some showing that Kate Jones, the Labor MP, has been in front. The latest polls showing, however, that the LNP leader, Campbell Newman, has inched ahead. But I have to say, the brief contact that I've had with voters in Ashgrove is that a lot of them are absolutely sick of this campaign. I think they can't wait to Saturday to get it over and done with. They've just had phone calls, they've had people knocking on their doors, all sorts of leaflets are being dropped. I've got a couple of them actually, which sort of sums up this campaign. The LNP is putting out a leaflet like this, pointing out that if you keep Kate, the local member, you will also keep the Labor Party. So while she's trying to run a campaign saying she's a popular local member, we should just hang on to her, the LNP is saying if you keep Kate Jones, you'll keep the LNP. On the other hand, Labor is pointing out that Campbell Newman is trying to, what they say is, parachute into this seat, and they're saying that he's using it as a stepping stone to become Premier, of course, whereas Kate Jones is a local member and has lived in this seat. Campbell Newman doesn't actually live here. He is trying to enter the Queensland Parliament and become Premier by trying, first of all, to win this seat of Ashgrove.
It'd be interesting to get some research, Kim, on how many residents in Ashgrove may have just planned a holiday this week to get away from all of this last-minute campaigning.
Indeed, like there's 30,000 people on the electoral roll here in Ashgrove, and they'll all be turning up to polling day, hopefully most of them on Saturday. But there are a lot of local issues here. There's a busy road that we're standing on. There's a lot of transport issues in the seat of Ashgrove, all sorts of things about infrastructure, a lot of local debate. But what the people of Ashgrove are also finding is that there's a state and national focus on their seat, and that is why they're having such a difficult time and just being pestered, bothered if you like, by politicians and their campaigners, basically 24/7, and I think some of them are getting absolutely thoroughly sick of it.